Hello everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And last time we beat Sweet Hands, huh? Okay, why is this male? Anyways, last time we beat Suicune, and the wing turned into a rainbow wing. And now we have to complete Spinda's quest, which he doesn't have anything new to say about it. We have to get him out far away. Now think about it, what I gotta talk about here. When we beat Mount Faraway, that's going to unlock, like the next thing, there's an area to unlock after it. There's a boss fight, which I mean, not to spoil things, but given, you know, it's the Rainbow Wing, pretty obviously going to be, Ho-Oh. But the catch here, to unlock the next area, we have to recruit Ho-Oh. Now, the problem with that is that, of course, the first time you beat Mount Faraway, there's like a big cutscene thing that's going to happen, of course, with Ho-Oh afterwards. So you can't recruit it the first time you go through, no matter what. So we're going to have to go through at least twice. I don't think there's anything really to be gained from grinding it till we like recruit Ho-Oh quote-unquote naturally, so the second time I will just like satiate the floor before. But the point is that like we're going to have to go through this area at least twice no matter what. And because the actual dungeon itself, the general idea is going to be the same both times. The second time, of course, we're going to be doing a silent run, without my commentary as always. So, I just need an apple and a max elixir. But I mean, that's my point, just like spelling all that out so that when we actually go ahead and do this, we all know what's going to be happening. Also, the other thing too, this is of course like the area, this is like a different area. It's got like the three fields we went through all follow this kind of pattern, you know, 30 floor grind, and at the end you get a fight with one of the legendary dogs. This one doesn't follow that pattern. It's 40 floors, it's a little more. We might, whoops, I did that again. So I might just be underleveled. So in that case, why that menu pops up like the moment I naturally want to press the button, because I always think, what happens, I think, oh, I gotta press the button to get the menu to pop up. And this pops up the moment that happens. But, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, we could theoretically, I know I give this disclaimer every time we play anything. Okay, I need to fix you. Also, what was that? So like, we could, potentially have to grind. And go like this, as always. But yeah, so that's my disclaimer. We could theoretically have to do that. The text ought to be super effective, right? Perfect. So yeah, my usual disclaimer: we might end up have to grind a bit. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Imagine you're asleep in like a dungeon and suddenly someone sets off 2 bombs next to you accidentally. Like that was messed up. What was up with that? Also, cool. I can't help but notice that this area, there's stairs right there. This area has the right color palette to like make it hard to read the map. That is 87. Okay, Peck does do a bit more, I think. Like, given that fire is for some reason super effective against ice, a lot of the enemies here I'm gonna have a lot of issues with, especially if we can just like 2-shot Hitmonchan's like that. Maybe this won't be so bad. It's 40 floors. I might also... I don't really have like a hard limit on how long videos are, but I'm probably gonna split this into 2 unless I lose like really early. I forgot to bring orange berries. I know I forgot to bring something. It's like my bag seems a lot smaller than it normally is, but I'm gonna have to just make a list here eventually. But it's probably for the best. I kind of don't want to be talking for 40 floors because like after a certain point I don't really know what to say, but still. I'll try my best. We'll see how far we can make it. Just as is. And yeah. So I don't know why, given that's Ho, I don't know why this is like an ice type area, ice and fighting, but for some reason fire is super effective against ice, so it's kind of working out in my favor. I wonder if there's any like conditions on where stairs can spawn. Like, is it tasked to this game just like you spawn next to the stairs every floor? I should watch one of those afterward. I like to watch tasks of the games that I'm playing just to like, and speedruns just to see like what efficient playing of them looks like. Yeah. I don't know, I was like, did I have something else to say for that part? My brain is not always there. But, so far, I mean, I'd like to know how, levels are typically distributed in these areas, because, like, it doesn't really make sense why, why the lower floors are always... Okay, that was my fault because I walked into you, I shouldn't have done that. There's a lot of traps here, but it never makes sense to me like why the first few floors are always like level 10, 20 Pokemon, because like you can't get here without being high enough level for those to not really be an issue. So I don't know what's up with that, but also what is the... Another thing I don't get. What is the intended use case of Hunger Seeds? Like, do I not understand their effect, or... Because, like, there's certain items we find here that I don't know, like, what you're supposed to do with. Like, it lowers your maximum belly size? Like, why would you want that? I don't... Do you throw them at a wild Pokemon and then they, like, take hunger damage? Or... there's something here I don't get, but it's... we just swap them out, I guess. I should maybe look that up later. I want that seed, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, well. I guess I'm not getting it, because we are just going to gun it. What? My specs? Okay, that is unforgivable. Like, I'm glad we have a backup here. It's kind of funny how they've never been targeted up until now, given that that's apparently a thing. But that sucks. Let's just Ember you. I might as well just switch my hold item for now. Do I have something that'll be useful as a hold item? No. Okay. But yeah, a hail, so we want to get out of here. Where are you? Vigoroth. 66, you do a whole lot. Now the thing about bad weather, it more just like paces your healing than actually doing any real damage. We may as well set that, given right now it's the only move I can use. Yeah, we'll avoid enemies for the sake of it here. Yeah, that's going great. Am I gonna die here to this goober? No, because of Blaze. Perfect. Can you, thank you. Oh, and there we go. Perfect. Now I can heal up, hopefully. They won't spawn next to like a bunch of enemies. Okay, that works. Is my... Okay, Peck is no longer sealed. Also, I should start throwing rocks again, probably. There we go. That works. Oh, okay. Well. Hopefully, like, Chikorita will know not to steal, right? That's not a thing that can happen, right? Yeah, like, I think this will take like a full... And given the pace of how these typically go... Like, why are there so many traps? Given the pace these usually go, there's no way this doesn't take less than like 45 minutes, even if we don't make it. Just like the usual rhythm. You're rock type, so that's a Chikorita's apartment. Perfect. Nope, you're good. You can stop once they're dead. That's the marsh top. It's cool that they started like introducing the other starters. I know like we won't make it out of here alive, but it's fun to just take the money for the sake of it, you know? Especially if the game's gonna be... I mean, if the game's gonna be so generous with us with the stairs. Also, I do like how there's just money laying around. One thing I never, like, figured out what the conversion rate is on money to, like, real dollars. That's always something I forget. I'm gonna die. Okay, cool. Because that attack does, like, 150. Does that reset? That did reset my hunger. That's good. That's a dumb idea, but technically, if we had enough of them, we could just replace apples with hunger seeds, right? Like, technically, you can replace any... I mean, with reviver seeds. Because, like, anything that resets on death, technically you get at least as much out of if you use a reviver seed as if you do the item meant to fix it. And the problem is just getting that many seeds. But that would be I was gonna say it'd be a smart play. I don't really think smart is the right term to use there. Oh, perfect, thank you. But that would be a fun play to just bring, like, no apples, no max elixirs, just great. Just like 20 reviver seeds into a dungeon. Oh, okay, that is literally the best move you could have used there. Alright, what do I got here? Mirror move. It's cute, but first off, there's like no PP. Secondly, that's like, I think that's too niche. Like, I guess, I mean, it's a status, right? So once you have it up, it's every move that gets used against you, but still, like, I feel, I don't know how much you'd get out of it. It'd probably worth a try. But now is not now is not the place to be experimenting with that kind of thing. Can you get away from me, buddy? This is nothing, right? Yeah. Cool. Oh. I'm so used to the X-ray specs, like, being able to see when somebody's coming after us. I can just see, like, oh yeah, there's someone coming for Chikorita down there, but it's... So when I didn't see him, I just assumed that there wasn't going to be anyone there for some reason. Let's throw rocks at you. Can you, Okay. Oh, that works. I'll do this just to that, and we'll... Yeah, we gotta go harder on you, because Fury Swipes, for some reason, I don't know why they didn't, like, tone down the damage of multiple hit moves, like, proportionally. Why moves like Fury Swipes and that just do, like, 50 damage with, like, every hit. Okay, that's not my fault. Oops, okay, that was my fault in a way. Okay, you don't want us to pay for that, right? Okay, I'm glad you're reasonable with that, because that was not my fault. Like, you can't just set your shop up next to, like, a landmine and get upset when people blow up some product accidentally. Like that's not on me. Okay. Are you? I can always tell when Chicory's gonna go for it because, like, I see them lag behind. It's always kind of suspicious. Maybe we'll just make it to the top. I mean, I always think that, like, the first half is never the tricky part. The first half is basically filler, just to, like, set the tone. Also, what is this layout? Also, why are there so many shops in here? Like, seeing the odd... Oops, I'm a fool. Seeing the odd Kecleon shop is pretty cool, but, like, it seems kind of excessive. I have a feeling you're gonna be able to do something horrible, but I don't know what it is. I kind of want to find out, though, so I'll just, we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think... I keep going the perimeter. I think going, like, in a zigzag to clear the map is the best way to do it. Because, like, you want to be retracing your steps as little as possible, right? Yeah, we'll swap that, because that's the least important, even if it is purified. Cool, that's the nothing particularly bad happens trap. I'm glad that's installed. Get some money. I like how there's, like, faces of Pokemon on some of the traps, like, because these are all sentient beings, at least in the context of this game, right? Like, what's up with that is, like, this is the, like, if there was, like, floor tiles in a place with, like, a particular person's face on them and they just, like, blew up every time you stepped on one of them, I don't think that's a good analogy, but it's, like, still, right? Like, if you saw someone with that face and with a step on this and everything explodes face, you'd have some questions, wouldn't you? Like, hey man, what's... I don't know what I'm saying. You know what I mean though, right? Like, why is that a thing? Also, my stomach is growling. There's just, like, noises happening inside of me right now. From, like, my intestine, like, just vaguely as, like, a concept. And so I'm sorry if it's loud or distracting. It's kind of distracting me, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, kill. But there's nothing I can really do about my internal noises, unfortunately. Those are breathtaking, right? Like... I think I should start using blast seeds. That's what I should be throwing, I think, because, like, they're never really worth it against bosses, right? Because, like, it's always like you could be you get more out of just stacking. I do have flamethrowers, so I don't know why I assumed I didn't. But, like, here's a perfect instance. Yeah, you can always just do more against bosses with your moves. Like, it only does 20 damage, which in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot. Okay, not really a good move to use after Sunny Day, but you do you, buddy. So, like, I might as well just use the blast seeds as throw items. I keep wanting to say confident things like, oh, it must have toned down the difficulty for here, but I feel like that's kind of asking for trouble, so... Like, it only ever takes one bad room to, like, end a run, right? That's the thing about... these kinds of things. The other thing is, like, you gotta be... It's always such a specific angle you gotta be at to, like, throw seeds effectively. It kind of does make them better for boss fights in that sense, because it's usually the right angle, but... Like, because the bosses are usually, like, larger, you usually have the right angle to throw them at, but... For places like this, okay. Can you protect me, please? Thank you. The only problem real here is that now I'm gonna get hit by a hail while I'm asleep. What? Like, is that a room wide, or like, how did that just happen? I mean, I can one-shot you, but... The problem is getting killed in my sleep in like hallways like that. Also, we are not going to deal with this, so you're the leader now. Don't attack. Perfect.